How is it going, guys? It is time for a new products video. It's been a while since the last one and we've added quite a few products this month, so I figured I should probably show you what we've got. If you guys haven't already done so, scroll down real quick, make sure you're subscribed. I'm trying to get us to that 100K milestone so they don't fire my ass. I'm just kidding, I don't think they're gonna fire. I hope not anyway. But if you guys have been enjoying the content for the past, I don't know, 8 years or so, or maybe you're a new subscriber, thank you guys so much for your support. And if you want more GR86 or FRS content, make sure you check out my personal channel as well. I'll link that down below. But with that being said, let's start off with some carbon fiber stuff. The next few products are all from OLM. They're made out of real carbon fiber, super easy to install, double-sided tape on the back side. They're actually made in Japan and imported over here. The first one being these mirror covers. Now, these aren't a traditional mirror cover where it just covers the top painted portion. This is actually a full mirror cover, so it wraps around the top, bottom, and the side, essentially turning the backside of your mirror into full carbon fiber. The next piece that I think pairs up perfectly with those mirror covers are these inner door panels. This is gonna sit right around your door handles and it molds perfectly to the door card. And if you have those mirror covers, you're also gonna see the top portion of this from the outside and obviously every time you get in the car. Speaking of getting in and out of the car, we've got the door sill and door step covers here. This is obviously gonna be for the carbon fiber lovers out there, but if you pair this up with other carbon fiber bits inside your car, it's gonna come together really nicely. A couple other pieces you can pick up for the interior is the AC vent cover, sits on there like so. We also have the shifter trim, so this slides in here and sits on top of the shifter trim around your shift boot. And if you want to swap out your e-brake handle for a carbon fiber version, we've got the new Satin series carbon fiber e-brake handle. So it's a satin black finish with the carbon fiber in the middle, and you can pair it up with either a satin red or satin black e-brake button. Hopping outside the car, last up for OLM, if we take a look inside my engine bay, you'll see I'm running the new hood struts. These delete the need for the hood prop. I don't know why these cars still come with hood props. Should have came this way from the factory, it's 2022. They open up the hood a little bit higher and they're really easy to install. It's literally 2 nuts and 1 bolt for each side. While we have the hood open, we can talk about some new products from Perrin. We've got their engine cover for the new FA24. It's available in either black, red, neon yellow, or pink. And speaking of pink, we have their battery tie down and oil cap available in pink as well. We've got the alternator pulley and their carbon fiber strut tower brace. This is actually the Cusco one, which is carbon fiber as well. And then we have their master cylinder support, which is actually vehicle specific for the 22 because these now have a line that runs on the side of the strut tower that blocks the previous gen master cylinder braces from working. So the Perrin one has that cutout to allow it to mount up perfectly like it's supposed to. If you don't happen to be a fan of these strut tower bars that go across these strut towers like the Cusco one I have here, but you want to swap out your OEM ones, Killer Bee has a carbon fiber option that you can swap in that gives you that OEM plus look with some carbon fiber bling. They've also got some new catch cans for the 22. You can run either the single or dual catch can setup to ensure that you're catching all that blow by and none of the oil is getting into spots where you don't want it. And if you happen to be running the stock exhaust and you like the look of it, but you want to just extend those tips out a little further, Killer Bee has exhaust tip extenders now that allow you to do so the stock exhaust doesn't look so sucked into the bumper. Speaking of exhaust, MBRP has 2 new options. We've got the dual exit axle back, which we've tested on the GR86. And they also have the single exit catback exhaust, which I actually ran on my FRS for the flat 4 throwdown, and it sounds really good. Both of these are available with 5-inch, just massive tips, either a carbon fiber or burnt tip finish. If you guys are curious on how that single exit catback sounds, let me know. I'll throw it on the GR86. We'll take it out and see how it sounds. Now, lug nuts are sometimes overlooked. I'm the type of person that takes my wheels on and off the car a lot more often than the normal person, so mine get torn up. And I don't want to keep spending $100 to $200 on each set. So luckily, Faction Fab has come out with their own lug nuts that are only 65 bucks. So I'm not going to feel bad when I beat the shit out of these because they're half of the price of the ones that I normally get. If you guys happen to be in the market for a new suspension system and you plan on tracking your car a lot, take a look at the new HKS HyperMax R coilovers. Everybody knows HKS, very well-known brand from Japan, known for their quality and precision, and this is no exception. I remember testing their HyperMax S coilovers on a WRX, and I was thoroughly impressed with the ride quality. So I'm very happy to see that they came out with an R version that's more performance oriented. So if you're looking for a set of coilovers that is gonna be fantastic out on the track and not garbage on the street, pick up a set of HyperMax Rs. Last up for today, we've got the Grimspeed Drycon Performance Panel Air Filter. It would sit like right here if there was an engine in the car. This is gonna replace the restrictive OEM air filter. I know I'm also gonna get comments about the charcoal filter. I'd like to keep my job, so I can't tell you to remove that because, you know, it's part of the emission system and keeping this Earth a beautiful place. So just install one of these and call it good. This is gonna scratch the mod itch for a while and not be super expensive. I was literally just on the website on my phone looking for something, and I saw these 3 new products pop up, and I knew I had to include them in this video. The first 2 are the OLM V1 and V2 fourth brake lights for the GR86 and BRZ. I've teased these before, so some of you guys may have already seen these. If you haven't, I'll give you guys a quick refresher. With this option, when I turn on the lights, you get this neat startup feature where it goes through all the bars and the brake and reverse light, and then you end up with the bottom LED bars as the running light. If I step on the brake, the middle section is gonna have that F1 blinking function, and then the chevrons on the top of those LED bars are gonna light up. And if I hold this for about 10 seconds or so, they start to do a sequential feature. This only happens when you step on the brake and hold it for 10 seconds. If I let off and brake again, you're just gonna get that normal F1 blinking and these solid chevrons. I'll put it into reverse, and you'll see that the middle section of the light is gonna be your reverse light. For this light, there's no fancy startup sequence. This is gonna be your running light, those bars there, and the brake light is going to be the light in the middle. You've got that F1 blinking. You can actually turn that on and off with a switch that's built in. So if you don't like that F1 blinking function, you can turn that off with the switch. And then the reverse is going to be the 4 corners as you see. Both of these are available in 4 different colorways. You've got the clear lens or smoke lens, and then you can get either a red or white accent bar. Now, if you guys are interested in a full install video on these, let me know in the comment section down below. The third product, which I have not installed yet, is the OLM Clear Side Marker. Now, these are really easy to install, so let's head over to the car and I'll show you guys how these look compared to the JDM ones. All right, so I swapped out the OLM ones for the JDM ones I had installed on the car. You can see that these are clear versus the orange ones that come on the car, so they look a whole lot better. And the difference between these and the JDM ones are that they have more LEDs built in. So the JDM ones just have the 1 LED right here, so you get that bright hot spot. But when these turned on, they pretty much light up the whole side marker and are diffused by this white lens. And plus, they're cheaper than the JDM ones. Now, if you guys have made it this far, I love you, and I'm gonna let you use my discount code. You can use the code KV10 to get 10% off your order on the FTspeed website. You can actually use it on the CBSpeed website too, if for some reason you're over there. But that's gonna do it for today. If you like something you saw in the video, the links are down in the description. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to follow my personal channel. Oh, shit. Just threw the button. Oh, now I gotta go get it.